Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Charu's Vlogs. Today is our final day in the beautiful Kauai Island, and while we are excited to make the most of every remaining moment on this island paradise, there's definitely a little sadness in the air knowing our unforgettable vacation is coming to an end. And just like that, our unforgettable Kauai adventure was coming to an end. Before checking out, we had to capture one last family photo in front of our Kappa Sands, our home away from home, for this amazing vacation. Of course, no farewell would be complete without a picture by the Kappa Sand sign. This place gave us a front row seat to breathtaking sunrises, relaxing ocean views, and memories that we'll cherish forever. Now, this is not a sponsored video. I would highly recommend Kappa Sands if you are visiting Kauai Island. It is a one good stop and place to rest and enjoy. With our bags packed and a few final stops still waiting to be explored, it was time to hit the road and make the most of our last day on this beautiful garden isle. We had this one final hidden gem left to explore in Kauai, a place that instantly caught our attention because of its connection to our culture and spirituality. Welcome to the Rudraksha forest. Nestled amidst the Kauai's lush tropical landscape, this peaceful forest is home to hundreds of towering Rudraksha trees. Just look at the size of these giants. Standing beneath them truly makes you appreciate the power and beauty of nature. The trees here are so tall that they almost seem to touch the sky.
It's on the ground, but they're very dirty.
Hug it.
Yeah, you can't just hug it like that. You have to have that.
For anyone unfamiliar with Rudraksha, these sacred seeds are highly revered in Hindu tradition and are believed to have originated from the tears of Lord Shiva. For centuries, Rudraksha beads have been used for meditation, prayer, and spiritual practices throughout India and many parts of the world. One of the most fascinating things about this forest is that Rudraksha trees are native to parts of South and Southeast Asia, making it quite surprising to find such a thriving grove right here in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Kauai's tropical climate provides a perfect condition for these trees to flourish. The scale of these trees is simply unbelievable. Seeing Siddhant standing next to one gives you an idea of just how massive these tree trunks really are. Some of these trees have been growing here for decades, developing incredible root system that spreads across the forest floor. The roots themselves are works of art. Nature has sculpted them into beautiful shapes and patterns, creating natural seating areas and photo spots throughout the forest. Of course, Ravi couldn't resist taking a moment to relax and soak in the peaceful surroundings.
Rudraksha forest, where you can find a lot of Rudrakshas on the floor. Siddhant finds one.
We finally got to see the actual Rudraksha seeds that had fallen from the trees. Holding these sacred beads in our hands made the experience even more special. Each seed has its own unique texture, shape, and number of grooves, known as mukhis, which are believed to carry different spiritual significance. As we continued our walk, we came across this beautiful bamboo corridor known as the entrance to the first world. The pathway is designed to symbolize a spiritual journey encouraging visitors to slow down, reflect, and connect with nature. Walking through the towering bamboos felt like entering a completely different world. Throughout the ground, you'll find sacred shrines, meditation spaces, and peaceful walking paths that blend seamlessly with the natural beauty of the forest. Every corner seems to invite you to pause, breathe, and appreciate the tranquility around you. One of the most striking sights was this magnificent Hanuman statue standing amidst the greenery. Surrounded by tropical plants and towering trees, it serves as a beautiful reminder of strength, devotion, and service. If you're planning a trip to Kauai and are looking for something beyond the beaches and scenic viewpoints, this Rudraksha forest is definitely worth adding to your itinerary. It's peaceful, unique, spirituality uplifting, and unlike anything else we've seen on the island. For us, it turned out to be perfect final stop. One last opportunity to connect with nature, reflect on our incredible Kauai adventure, and leave the island with a sense of gratitude before heading home. Looking back at this trip, it's hard to believe how much we've experienced together. From the excitement of finally arriving in Kauai after our travel adventures, to exploring sacred temples, soaring above the island on an unforgettable aeroplane tour, enjoying traditional Hawaiian culture at the luau, discovering stunning botanical gardens, driving along the breathtaking North Shore, and standing in awe at the Wyoming Canyon. And the Nepali coast viewpoints? Wow! Every day brought something special. These family vacations are more than just visiting places. They're about creating memories together, sharing laughs, overcoming unexpected challenges, and collecting memories that we'll cherish for years to come. Looking at these smile faces, I'd say Kauai has certainly given us memories worth keeping forever.
First time traveling with us, but here's how it works. While you do the driving, I'll guide you to our hand-picked destinations. And along the way, I'll talk about what we're seeing, fill you in on the area's history, and entertain you with fascinating human stories. But remember, this is your tour, and you get to call the shots. So if you want to add your own stop, hey, go right ahead. Now, right off the bat, I'd like to point out this beautiful tree tunnel that we're driving through. Now, don't they look like they're just welcoming you? Imagine with me for just a moment that this tree tunnel is like, well, some kind of a time machine. Okay, now turn left ahead and keep following the signs to Poipu Beach.
Alright, we are finishing up the unvisited spots of Kauai on our last day, and this beach, Lihue Beach in Poipu, is one of them. While Kauai is famous for its dramatic cliffs, waterfalls, and lush rainforest, Poipu is known for something completely different: sunshine. In fact, this side of the island receives specifically less rainfall than the North Shore, making it one of the best places to enjoy clear skies and stunning ocean views almost year-round.
This is so.
The moment we arrived, we were greeted by sparkling blue waters of the Pacific Ocean and the soothing sound of waves crashing against the volcanic shoreline. Even though our trip was coming to an end, this peaceful setting felt like the perfect place to slow down and soak in the last few moments of the island life. Lihue Beach may look small, but it's considered one of Kauai's hidden treasures. The reef-protected waters make it a popular spot for snorkeling, and if you're lucky, you can spot colorful tropical fish, sea turtles, and even Hawaiian monk seals resting nearby. One of the things we loved most about Kauai was how every beach has its own unique personality. Some were known for adventure, some for breathtaking sunsets, and others for quiet moments like these, where you can sit simply and watch the waves and appreciate nature's beauty. After spending some peaceful time at the beach and taking in the beautiful ocean views, we continued our journey just a few minutes down the road to one of Kauai's most natural attractions, the Spouting Horn. Now, if you've ever searched for must-see places in Kauai, chances are you've come across this incredible spot. And honestly, after seeing it in person, we can completely understand why it's one of the island's most visited landmarks. See? At first, it looks like a rugged lava rock coastline, but hidden beneath these ancient volcanic rocks is a natural lava tube connected to the ocean. As powerful waves rush into the tube, the water is forced upwards through a narrow opening, creating a spectacular burst of water that shoots high into the air, almost like nature's own geyser. Every wave creates a different show. Some bursts were small and gentle, while others erupted dramatically, sending water soaring into the sky. The anticipation was half the fun because you never knew when the next big splash was coming. The sound is just fascinating as the sight. As the water rushes through the lava tube, it creates a deep hissing and roaring noise. Hawaiian legends tell the story of a giant lizard named Mo'u, whose spirit is said to live within the lava tube, creating the mysterious sound visitors hear today. Whether you believe the legend or not, standing here and listening to the powerful force of nature definitely adds a magical feeling to the experience. Of course, we couldn't leave without taking plenty of family photos. And trust me, getting the perfect shot with the spouting horn erupting in the background is not as easy as it looks. We found ourselves taking photo after photo, waiting for that perfect moment when the water would burst out at just the perfect time. Some shots were too early, some were too late, and some captured only a tiny splash, but that challenge made it even more fun. By this time, it was getting close to lunch, and since it was our last day on the island, we decided to keep things simple. Instead of eating out, we gathered all the leftovers we had in the refrigerator back at the Airbnb and packed ourselves a quick picnic lunch. It turned out to be one of those unexpectedly memorable travel moments. There we were, sitting near the coastline, enjoying homemade food while watching waves crash against the lava rocks and listening to the sound of the spouting horn in the distance. Sometimes, the simplest meals ends up becoming the most enjoyable ones. No fancy restaurants, no reservations, just good food, beautiful scene, and quality time of family time together. If you're planning to visit Kauai, the Spouting Horn is definitely worth adding to your itinerary. It's easy to access, completely free to visit, and offers a fascinating glimpse into the island's volcanic history, all while providing some truly spectacular ocean views. After enjoying the incredible views and natural power of the Spouting Horn, we continued along the Poipu Road and made a quick stop at another fascinating location, the Kane'uloma Cultural Complex. Pardon me if I'm mispronouncing these words and spellings. This site may not immediately catch your attention like a beach or waterfall, but it holds tremendous cultural significance. This is an ancient Hawaiian cultural and educational site that has been carefully restored to preserve the history and traditions of native Hawaiians. The towering carved key or wooden sculptures standing proudly against the Kauai sky serve as reminders of the island's rich heritage and centuries-old traditions. Although we didn't spend too much time exploring the complex itself, it was a nice way to pause for a moment and appreciate the cultural history that makes Hawaii so unique. Just beyond the cultural site, we noticed something that immediately grabbed our attention. A few adventurous visitors were standing atop the rocky cliff overlooking the ocean, preparing for an adrenaline-filled leap into the waters below. One after another, they took the plunge, diving into the crystal-clear Pacific Ocean. Watching them from a safe distance was exciting enough for us. The combination of the dramatic cliffs, crashing waves, and fearless cliff jumpers created quite a spectacle. Meanwhile, we were perfectly happy, keeping our feet firmly on solid ground and enjoying the breathtaking coastal scenery.
ಈಗ ವಾಟರ್ ಕಲರ್ ಇದೆ the roof.
By now, the afternoon was slowly turning into evening, and we knew exactly where we wanted to spend the final hours of our Kauai adventure. Our next destination was one of the island's most famous beaches, Poipu Beach. Before reaching the Poipu Beach, we made one final quick stop at the Koloa Jodo Mission, a peaceful Buddhist temple tucked away along the Kauai's south shore. Founded in the early 1900s, this serene temple reflects the island's rich multicultural heritage and the influence of Japanese immigrants who helped shape Hawaii's history. Surrounded by tropical greenery and calm surroundings, it offered a quiet moment of reflection amidst our busy day of exploring. Although we didn't spend much time here, we couldn't resist stopping for a few pictures and admiring the beautiful temple grounds. Sometimes, even the shortest stops ends up becoming a memorable part of the journey.
In fact, we're now coming up on an ancient fish pond that was thought to be created by the Menehune themselves. And it's called, believe it or not, the
After capturing a quick photo, we were back on the road once again, heading towards the Poipu Beach, where we hope to catch a glimpse of Kauai's most beloved residents before the sun went down. And finally, we arrived at what would be our last stop in Kauai before heading to the airport, beautiful Poipu Beach. Consistently ranked among the best beaches in Hawaii, Poipu Beach is famous for its golden sand, crystal clear waters, family-friendly atmosphere, and incredible wildlife encounters. It felt like the perfect place to spend the final hours of our island adventure. As soon as we arrived, we were greeted by a sight we had been hoping to see all day. Right there on the beach were several Hawaiian green sea turtles resting peacefully on the warm sand. Seeing these magnificent creatures close was truly a special experience. These endangered turtles, known locally as honu, were deeply respected in Hawaiian culture and are often considered symbols of wisdom, good luck, and longevity. Watching them relax after a long day in the ocean was fascinating. They seemed completely at peace, completely unaware of the excitement they were creating among visitors gathered nearby. Of course, everyone maintained a respectful distance, helping protect these beautiful animals and their natural habitat. As the sun slowly began to descend, the entire beach was bathed in a beautiful golden glow. Families were swimming, surfers were catching the last waves of the day, and visitors were soaking in every moment of their perfect Kauai evening. We spent our remaining time simply enjoying the atmosphere, taking photos, watching the waves roll in, and reflecting on everything we had experienced throughout this trip. From the dramatic canyon views and breathtaking coastlines to sacred temples and cultural landmarks and unforgettable wildlife encounters, Kauai had given us memories that will stay with us forever. This final stop felt like the perfect ending. No rushing from one attraction to another, no schedules, just the sound of the ocean, the beauty of the sunset, and a chance to appreciate how fortunate we were to experience this wonderful island together as a family. Before we knew it, it was time to say goodbye to the Poipu Beach and begin our journey back home. We packed our bags, took one last look at the Pacific Ocean, and made our way towards the Lihue Airport. The sun was beginning to set behind us as we drove away, marking the end of an unforgettable week in the paradise. Ahead of us was our flights to Seattle, but in our hearts, Kauai would remain with us long after the journey ended. And honestly, we couldn't have asked for a better final chapter to our Kauai adventure than spending it here at the Poipu Beach, surrounded by nature, family, and a few very special Honu friends. Once we arrived at the airport, the final task of getting all our luggages checked in. Thankfully, everything went smooth. No long lines, no last-minute surprises, just a relaxed and easy check-in process. With some extra time before boarding, we took the opportunity to explore the airport one last time. This airport has a unique Hawaiian charm that perfectly reflects the island itself. Unlike many large airports, it feels open, welcoming, and relaxed, making it a special place to end a vacation. We grabbed a few refreshments, stretched our legs after a long day of sightseeing, and reflected on all the amazing places we had visited during our past week in the paradise. As boarding time approached, we headed to our gate and prepared for the next chapter of the journey, our flight back to Seattle. Oh, wait, but before we even settled into our seats, something unexpected happened. The pilot stepped out into the cabin and began greeting passengers. He then handed out self-autographed pilot trading cards to the kids. It was one of those completely unplanned moments that ended up becoming one of the highlights of the trip. The boys were thrilled, For aviation enthusiasts and curious young travelers, these trading cards are special keepsakes that many pilots share with the passengers. Having the card personally signed made it even more memorable. It was such a special gesture and a wonderful reminder that sometimes the best travel memories are the ones you never expect.
Require all customers to comply with all crew member instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin.
Soon, everyone was settled in their seats, safety checks were complete, and we are ready for departure.
Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors.
As the aircraft lifted from the Kauai island, we took one final look at the island below. Its coastline, mountains, and beautiful blue waters slowly disappearing into a distance and in the darkness. The flight itself was smooth and comfortable. After several busy days of exploring, everyone was ready to relax. We completely skipped watching movies, listening to music, and had a sound, relaxed sleep until we reached Seattle. Several hours later, as we approached Seattle during the early morning hours, we were treated to an absolutely breathtaking view from above. The city lights stretched endlessly beneath us like a sea of stars. Roads formed glowing ribbons through the darkness, and familiar landmarks began to appear as we descended. One of the most exciting moments was spotting the iconic Seattle skyline from the air. The Space Needle stood brightly illuminated among the city lights, creating a spectacular welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. Seeing Seattle from this perspective reminded us just how fortunate we are. As the wheels touched down and the aircraft rolled towards the gate, our Kauai vacation officially came to an end. What started with flight cancellations, reroutes, and unexpected challenges turned into one of the most memorable family trips we have ever taken. From breathtaking sunrises and sacred temples to the helicopter-style aerial views, lush gardens, and unforgettable family moments, Kauai gave us memories that will stay with us forever. And while the trip may be over, the stories, photos, videos, and experiences will continue to bring smiles for years to come. Thank you for joining us on this amazing Kauai journey. We hope you enjoyed exploring the Garden Isle with us as much as we enjoyed sharing it with you. We sincerely hope you enjoyed joining us on this Kauai Travel Series. Thank you so much for spending your time with us, exploring the Garden Isle through your eyes and being part of our journey. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which episode of Kauai series was your favorite? Was it the temple visit, aeroplane tour, or the botanical gardens, Waimea Canyon, Poipu Beach, or perhaps the incredible Napali coast views? Drop your favorite moments and feedbacks in the comments below. Your comments help us create even better travel content and inspire our future adventures. If you enjoyed this series, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to Charu's Vlogs for more family travel adventures, food experiences, and unforgettable memories. Until our next adventure, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting our channel, and as they say in Hawaii, mahalo and aloha. See you in the next vlog.